This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
In this video, we're going to continue working on the Dowling's Orchard diorama. It's going to involve putting in a little bit of scenery, doing a little bit of detail work, and of course, finishing our paved road. Hi everybody, I'm Steve Brown with It's My Railroad. Before we really get rolling today, I just want to stop and say thank you to all of the people who have subscribed to this channel. As of the making of this video, we've hit 10,000 subscribers, which is just amazing, mind-blowing. So again, thank you so much for your continued support and encouragement as we continue to make the highest quality modeling videos we can come up with. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this road over here. If you remember last week, we kind of got it going, got the plaster in around it, got it set in place. And what you're gonna expect to find in this one is we'll get the road finished, we'll get the dirt in around it, and I'm actually gonna do some landscaping around it as part of tying it all together. But about the middle of it, we're gonna find that my first attempt at road did not come out very well and I had to redo it. But I found a solution that maybe you can get some tips from. So without further ado, I say we get started on this right now. right, so I'm going to jump back in here and give you a little update on what has happened and what is going to happen with our little road over here. I originally painted that thing with flat black spray paint. I sealed it with dull coat, looked pretty good. And then I used these colored pencils right here, a white one and a yellow one that I bought at Hobby Lobby. There's some kind of artist pencil with kind of a greasy-ish, kind of very soft lead, and you know, it worked okay. I got some striping on there. It wasn't ideal, but I wasn't willing to invest more time in it. So I just installed the road and everything was great. Well, after that, as I went through and I glued the dirt down and the alcohol sort of washed out onto the road, as I continued to take a brush and sweep dust down the road like I want, well, the striping kind of went bye-bye. It looked really bad. So I had to come up with a solution. The first thing I did is I took some black chalk paint. Y'all know how much I love chalk paint, right? I took some black chalk paint, repainted the road in place. I got some of it on the dirt and stuff, and I had to touch that up with some more dirt, but that came out okay. Then I went through and I used these paint pens, a white one and a yellow one. I got to tell you something, these are awesome. And even in scale, the striping looks pretty close to prototypical, enough where I'll take it. You're going to see me apply those. And then in areas where I mess it up a little bit because my hands aren't steady, I have this black fine point Sharpie, basically, that I just went through by hand and touched up around the lines and cleaned it up. You're going to see me introduce something else. This deal, I don't know what you call it. I'm calling it a flexible straight edge. I'm able to bend this in the circle or the radius that I want and then run the pen across it, and it came out not looking too bad. So at this point, let me just take you through how I got all that done. I'll come back and see you in a minute. Well, that's how I put in my paved road. You know, it's not the best one ever, but I'm a little proud of it. And every time I come out in the hobby room, I just sort of admire it. So I think that's what's important, that I was able to get this done using just regular guy techniques. In coming episodes, you're going to see us put all the details in for road signs, stuff like that. And next week, we're going to start working our way up the hill and back to Dowling's orchard itself. So I hope you had a great time watching this video. I sure had a good time making it. And until next time, my name is Steve Brown. Rail on, my friends.